Please like, share and subscribe ang video. Para makagawa pa tayo ng mga video na pupuna sa kalokohan ng mga abusadong politiko at ng admin na ito. Bilyon-bilyon ang pondo ng mga BBM trolls. At ang social media ang labanan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Madayaw, ugmaayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Ang impeachment complaint na inendorso ng Akbayan ay isang papel na walang kalakip na kahit anong ebidensyang magpapatunay sa mga paratang na isinasaad dito. Hindi na ito bago. Matatandaan na ang impeachment laban sa akin ay naging sagot nila sa aking pag-alis sa gabinete. Isang hakbang na isinagawa dahil hindi na maipaliwanag ng Pangulo ang patuloy na pagkalugmok ng bayan sa kahirapan, dulot ng kanyang kapabayaan at bisyo.
Totoo ba kaya ang sinasabi ni VP Sara Duterte na ang presidente natin ay naging pabaya at may bisyo na naging sanhi ng pagkalukmak ng ating bansa? Panuorin natin ang mga ganap na nangyar sa pamamalakad ni Bongbong Marcos.
I think today we can announce that ano ninyo nung kinuha ng Department of Finance yung 60 billion na pera ng PhilHealth na hindi naman nagagamit ay dinalang sa national government.
Okay, so the voting in this case, the Supreme Court was unanimous when they ordered the return of the 60 billion pesos funds of PhilHealth transferred to the National Treasury, and they were also unanimous in permanently prohibiting the transfer of the remaining 29.9 billion pesos fund balance.
I was a bit alarmed by the news reports early this morning that I read in the newspapers that we have put the Maharlika Fund on hold. Quite the contrary. The organization of the Maharlika Fund proceeds apace. And what I have done, though, is that we have found more improvements that we can make specifically to the organizational structure of the Maharlika Fund.
A few moments later.
You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to know the status of the Maharlika Investment Fund because for the last 2 years, the President did not make any mention about the MIF in his SONAs. And since Congress has the innate power of innate oversight function, I believe we ought to know the status of the Maharlika Investment Fund, and I believe you have also been endowed with repertorial requirements. And what mechanisms are in place to ensure the transparency of these multi-million investments that were made? I believe early this year there were investments made already by the Maharlika Investment Fund.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, it is true that we report to Congress yearly. I think there are documents submitted to Congress to provide status with regard to the investments of Maharlika. Essentially, Maharlika has invested in 2 projects. One is NGCP, 20% of 2 board seats in NGCP, roughly 20 billion pesos. And another is in a mining, Makilala Mining, and that's how much? A bridge loan right now of roughly $10 million. The balance, there's 75 billion available. The balance is with Treasury.
A few moments later.
At ito ay magagamit, we will open the bridge on the 15th, December 15 gagawin na. Matatapos yung buong bypass by December 2027. So tuloy tapos na lahat ito all the way. Kaya't ito ay nagsimula, na-approve ito noong July ng 2022. Nagsimula ito ng 2023, early 2023.
Late 2023.
I'm sorry, late 2023 kasi mga approval. At ngayon ay tapos na. Kaya't natulungan naman tayo ng ating mga Chinese na contractor dahil ang ganda ng technology nila kaya't napakabilis at marunong talaga sila magpatayo ng magandang tulay, magandang infrastructure na mabilis at nasa tamang gastos, nasa tamang presyo. So
The Marcos administration urged to return over 1 billion pesos in funds to the nation's deposit insurer. Business groups making that appeal amid the corruption scandal, warning it sets a dangerous fiscal precedent. The PDIC remitted the funds to the Treasury in January to support key government projects. But groups led by the Makati Business Club now say this could put at risk the integrity of the deposit insurance system. They also warn this won't look good at a time when public trust is already strained by corruption issues. Business groups add returning those funds would show they are meant solely to protect the savings of Filipinos.
Sa pagpihit ng panahon, ang hagupit ng La Nina at mga matinding pag-ulan naman ang ating binabantayan at pinaghahandaan. Mahigit 5,500 flood control project ang natapos na at marami pang iba ang kasalukuyang ginagawa sa buong bansa.
Hindi totoo yan. Bola lang yan.
A few moments later.
Kitang-kita ko na maraming proyekto para sa flood control ay palpak at gumuho. At yung iba, guni-guni lang. Huwag na po tayong magkunwari. Alam naman ng buong madla na nagkakarakit sa mga proyekto. Mga kickback, mga initiative, errata, SOP, for the boys. Kaya sa mga nakikipagsabuatan upang kunin ang pondo ng bayan at nakawin ang kinabukasan ng ating mga mamamayan, mahiya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino.
Forbes, pumapasok na lang kami. Then, pag nabuhat na namin yung mga malita na ibaba na, so lalabas na kami. Wala na kaming basta may deliver lang namin yung mga basura doon sa bahay, wala na kaming nun, Your Honor.
Alin-aling bahay?
Yung
ang
42.
pinagdideliveran mo sa panig ni former Speaker Martin Romualdez?
Yes, Your Honor, yung 42, yung dito sa may Forbes Park.
Yun lang? Wala nang iba?
Mayroon pa yung bagong nakaraan doon sa 19 Nara, yung dating bahay ni Michael Yang.
Sa pagkakatanda mo, mayroon pang ibang lugar na kung saan nagde-deliver kayo?
Sa Aguado, dyan sa Malacanang.
Aguado?
Si Bongbong Marcos bangag noon, ngayong presidente na bangag natin ang presidente. May drug addict tayo na presidente.
Fight for what we believe in, undeterred by the fear of failing or losing. Indeed, courage knows no limits. Cowardice does.